that the pre-selection is more important than the post, like what the relationship looks like post-selection. So I would always say it's what the woman is like, and similarly to man, what they're like, rather than what you offer them. And a lot of men, I think, well, I'm the best option she'll ever have. I'm far better looking than her ex. I've got far more money than her exes. There's no guy taller than me that she hangs out with. But if she is either hyper-promiscuous or unable to commit kind of woman who goes from one to the other, it doesn't matter what you offer her, she'll find a route to cheat.
Selection is very important.
Yeah.
I think 90% of successful relationships is selection.
Yeah.
Is it more?
Okay. So this is what I love. I love it when we come down to like selection. Right? Can I just like interject here? Nobody selects. No one selects jack shit. If you happen to be in the club at the same time the hot chick is at the club, you're not going, I will admit to this right now. When I met my wife, I didn't go, I wonder if she'd be a great mother to my children. I didn't go, I wonder if we could just have two great greyhounds and live in Bay. I wasn't thinking any of that shit. No one selects. No one goes, you know what? No guy is going to see a hot piece of ass and go, you know what? I don't think I'm going to fuck her because that's not what I'm looking for right now. Get the fuck out of here. When I met my wife, I was like, I want to tap that out. I still say that today. And thank God, because that is a strength of my relationship with my wife right now. We still have a high sex drive for each other. You want to know what the glue that keeps our relationship together is? Sex. Simple as that. Now, are there other things? Yes, of course there are. Do I love my wife dearly? Absolutely. Do we have a great kid together? Absolutely. She's a good mother. She's nurturing. She's fun. She balances me out. Like when we're talking and stuff, we still have a lot of fun together. We're still a great team. We're still a great clique. Okay, fantastic. Nothing, no complaints. Right? Great. But I did not say, she seems to be exactly what I'm looking for. I've got this 98 bullet point checklist here, and it seems like you hit pretty much all of them. Like, get the fuck out of here. No one selects. No one. Even if you're in Bible study and the girl you've known since you were 13 and you're like, hey, maybe I'll marry Susie, right? Like, you're still not selecting because she's the only thing there. And most guys and women too just simply don't know. Well, even if you had it, like the only time people start thinking about like pre-selection, or I shouldn't say pre-selection, when they think about like what it is that they're looking for in an idealized partner or something that they want to do, you want to know what trips them up is the fact that they have those criteria in the first place, is the fact that they're like, they're not open to meeting new people. Because most people just like that's one at a time. I love how we're supposed to be so prudent in our sexual and selecting a partner and everything, but yet we're still not supposed to fuck more than one woman at a time. We're still not supposed to spin plates. We're still not supposed to date non-exclusively. No. That's what a player would fucking do. Well, don't I need a pool of applicants to select from? Well, yeah, if you want to be prudent about it and you want to find the right one, you got to be careful who you select. Well, then don't I need a pool of applicants? Don't I need a pool of people that I can select from? No, because that would make you a player. Well, what the fuck do you want me to do? And that's a moot point because nobody does that anyway. Literally no one does that anyways. 80% of guys are unattractive, are deemed unattractive, are categorically categorized as being unattractive. They're invisible. Do you think those guys are selecting? That doesn't mean they're not going to get laid. It doesn't mean that they're not going to like find somebody eventually, right? Do you think they're selecting? No. They're happy someone is sucking their. They are happy somebody winked at them. They are happy somebody like, hey dear, touched them on the shoulder. That's all. That's the selection process. Hey dear, can you get this for me? That's the selection process. Yeah, right place, right fucking time. That's the whole purpose, it's not that complicated, right? No, very few. How many guys do you know? How many like that are married? And you can't include me in this because I am exempt from this shit. But how many guys that you know have been married 10 years, 15 years. Yeah, 10 years. Let's round it off to a good decade, right? Been married for 10 years. How many of those guys had a roster, had like 8 chicks, 10 chicks that they were dating at the same time? And the guy goes, you know what? I was dating 10 chicks, and Kathy, she had all of the requirements that I had come up with, because it's part of my value system, and it's part of my personality and the things I need from God, and the things like, how many guys were dating multiple women, and the woman that they're with is the one that they chose, that they selected out of all that? I would say precious fucking few. If Mike Sartain came to me and said, you know what, I've been banging 20 different girls at the same, on this concurrently, right? And this chick seemed to be the best. I can accept that. I would absolutely accept that, because I know that's what he's doing, right? But that's never gonna happen. But most guys who don't have sexual selectivity in the first place, to expect them to make a choice, and an informed choice at that, is ludicrous. It sounds great on a fucking podcast. It sounds like prudence, and it sounds like what some good sciencey psychologist would say. But in practicality, it is untenable. It is bullshit. No one selects. People happen to be in the right place at the right time, and if you find a good one, you hang on to it. Simple as that. It really is.